The community service team at Joshua Tree displays many classic symptoms of poor organizational communication management. For the community service team to be successful, it is imperative that they develop interpersonal relationships with one another. This will encourage positive communication patterns. Momentarily, I will discuss the shortcomings of committee members at Joshua Tree, as well as a well-written plan that will help us resolve these shortcomings. The first problem I noticed at Joshua Tree was unmet interpersonal needs. According to Modoff, Butler, and DeWine, 2012, each partner is expressing 3 needs to at least some degree: the need for inclusion, the need for affection, and the need to control others. In particular, the unmet need of inclusion plagues committee members. The clique members only engage in communication with one another, and they exclude other members. Another serious problem at Joshua Tree is that there aren't any guidelines for romantic relationships. According to Horan, 2012, 40 to 47% of employees surveyed were involved in a workplace romance. Immediate concerns at Joshua Tree concern peer relationships. According to Frost, 2018, because one person does not control the other's career advancement, there is less potential for conflict. While problems are present at Joshua Tree, I feel they can be resolved through my plan of action. Part 1 of my plan involves an exercise that will be led by Rangers King and Taylor. They will integrate clique members into new groups and allow proxemics to do the work. According to Modoff, Butler, and DeWine, 2012, in an organization, individuals are more likely to develop interpersonal relationships with those they are in close contact with. In 2 months' time, I will measure the committee members' progress. If they are still continuing to exclude others, they will meet with management personally, and management will encourage them to be more inclusive. If exclusion is still not resolved, then we will be forced to terminate them and completely rebuild the committee. The second part of my plan seeks to lay out strict guidelines concerning romantic relationships. Relationships will be allowed, but not between employees and their reporting managers, and this is because that type of relationship is extremely inappropriate. Concerning peer relationships, they will be expected to submit a consensual agreement within 2 weeks, and then they will meet with Ranger Taylor, and he will define what is acceptable concerning that relationship. If their work or relationships with other members are negatively affected due to the relationship, they will face verbal warning, written warning, and possibly termination. As you will note in my report, my plan is not without its own set of risks. However, I feel with considerable effort we can avoid any negative consequences. It is evident from the shortcomings of committee members that prosperous workplace relationships must be in place in order to achieve success. Earlier, I demonstrated negative communication patterns displayed by committee members, as well as a well-written plan of action to resolve these issues. I believe that we are fully capable of improving communication by following through with my communication-centered plan. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you.